Welcome back to this Diablo 2 Let's Play. You're with Sambo, Seraphis, and of course joining us as always is Cassie Hack, aka Romanova, aka Screaming Donkey, or of course aka Tallahassee. How are you this evening, my good friend?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, you?
Oh, yeah, not too bad. You know, it was stinking hot here today, as you know, in Melbourne. Got up to about 34 degrees, and it's cooled down outside, but you know what? Still here in my apartment, it's boiling hot. I'm absolutely roasting. I suppose you're lounging about in air-conditioned comfort in your house, are you?
Yep, in my underpants. It's the only way to be.
Oh, geez, folks. There you go. Everyone just unsubscribe.
And for anyone that actually knows me in my underpants is not a great sight.
I don't think anyone in their underpants, you or me, is a great sight. By the way, folks, welcome to this week's episode. I certainly hope that mental image hasn't put you off. Maybe what it will do, though, is scare off some of the monsters. And in fact, speaking of monsters, you can see we've kind of been a little bit at work before we started filming tonight. That's because we thought we'd spare you guys some wandering. Tallahassee, would you like to explain to people how on earth we have got ourselves here? You can see folks up the top right there as well. We are in a place called the Tamoe Highland. How did we get here?
Through trial and error.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah, so basically we took the waypoint from the rogue encampment to, was it Black Marsh?
Yes, Black Marsh.
And then we wandered aimlessly for about 10-15 minutes until we found the Tamoe Highlands, and then we wandered aimlessly again until we found the monastery walls.
There you go. You can see there's method to our madness. Well, actually, you know what? Yes, let's face it, we did kind of wander aimlessly, but as you like to remind us all the time, Tallahassee, there is kind of a mandate to this game if you're playing, like one of those big overarching kind of subtle clues if you're lost, and I'll let Tallahassee say what it is because he says it so often, but I reckon that's what we did in this case, and it proved true. Which way did we go?
We went east.
That's right. Forever eastward.
Always east.
Always east. That's the law of basically, and by the way, when I say law, I mean Lore as well as LAW. It's the law and the law of Diablo 2, which is always to head east. And we've done that because, folks, why? This is why. We're on this quest number 5 of Act number 1 here. You can see it's called Tools of the Trade. And of course, we've mentioned this in the last couple of episodes. Look out for the Horadric Malus in the Monastery Barracks. Beware of the smith that guards it. And by the way, never could truer a word have been spoken. So that's right, that's what we thought we'd do. We would save you guys us aimlessly wandering around trying to find this. We've got ourselves to the Tamoe Highland, which, as Tallahassee says correctly, is right after the Black Marsh, which we got the waypoint for in our last episode. So we are just west of the monastery. So if we travel ever eastwards, we're going to come across it. Now, before we do that, Tallahassee, what are your memories of the blacksmith from the monastery?
Pain.
Pain. You know what? I think a lot of Diablo is about pain. But yeah, look, Tallahassee couldn't have said it any better. The smith from memory was nasty. Having said that, mate, you know what? We've already been through a couple of bosses that we remember as being really nasty. And you know what? Let's be honest, they've kind of been a bit of a cakewalk. We've never died on a boss yet, have we? I don't think so in the entire series.
No, you have.
Oh, yeah, well, you see, I don't count me because I die all the time, so, you know. But a real player like yourself, I mean, they weren't quite as hard as we remembered them to be. Maybe it's rose-coloured glasses, or perhaps...
Or the other thing is, maybe they've detuned them a little bit.
Exactly what I was just going to say. Maybe, I mean, you know, let's face it, that's what Blizzard are doing with all of their games at the moment, is basically making them into easy mode. Look, Diablo isn't easy mode game, let's face it, it's kind of one of the most hardcore games you can play, but it feels to me, just a hunch, that they have tuned these enemies down a bit. But anyway, we're about to see. Tallahassee, I think we're ready to rock, seeing as we saved people all that time. Let's go do it. Let's go straight to the monastery after you, good sir. And we'll see if our memory holds up right. And oh God! Alright, they've sent out the greeting party, but here you can see we're right out the front of the monastery. Let's grab these, and you know what, I actually wouldn't mind a minor mana potion. So here we go, we're at the front of the monastery. Now that's entering the monastery gate. We've got the closed door. I think we have to go to that gate, don't we? Or am I dreaming?
We do.
There we go. And of course, what Tallahassee...
I was just saying hello to some people.
You're saying g'day, making some friends. What we're talking about is our memory tells us that there is a nasty mob that kind of wanders around the entrance to the monastery just on the inside here called the Smith, and it mentions it in the quest log. And he used to be really, really, really tough. Now, whether he is anymore or not, we don't know, so we're about to find out. Now, if I can get out from behind this wall. Oh, this is bringing back memories. This labyrinth. Oh, and of course that was a locked chest rather. But of course we've got lots of keys in our inventory, which tends to help things out. Now, everybody's going to have a different method of exploring the monastery, by the way. So you don't necessarily have to take our path as gospel. But I think both Tallahassee and I are semi-completionists in that we like to clear an area on the map before we go to the next one. It's just kind of one of those things that we do. I'm sure we're not alone in that, though, Tallahassee. I'm sure a lot of people like to do the same.
I'd hope not. I mean, that's sort of the whole reason for the game. You go everywhere. You search every single little corner. That's
right. Because you never know what you're going to find, and of course... the fattest loot generally tend to lurk in the darkest corners. That's what Diablo's all about. Got a scroll
Don't forget
of identify.
to kick barrels.
Oh, barrels! Kick barrels! Must kick barrels!
What have you found over in your little corner of the world?
I've got a friend. Actually took a bit of a chunk of health off me as well, to be honest. Oh, there's a ring there. It's all yours.
Hang on. You got the shaman.
Oh, okay. I'll grab the ring. We'll have a look at that later. Of course, that's the great thing about playing in a party, folks. Doesn't matter really who picks it up. You can always identify it and share and trade it later on. It really doesn't matter. Let's give ourselves a bit of health.
Okay, so this side's done.
Alright, and you can see on our map there, folks, by the way, that you can tell when you've basically cleared out an area because there's no more gaps in the map. But yeah, Tallahassee, you tend to find, I think, that most of these maps are fairly symmetrical. So if there's a side like that, oh, that is handy. That is very handy. Fantastic. Get ourselves a waypoint there. If there's a bit of a cloister, that square on that side, there's going to be one on the other side pretty much identical. Pretty much always guarantee that. So don't run off ahead. If you're into completionist type activities and checking out every nook and cranny, always pays to check the other side for an identical layout. Right, through the door. Gee, they're dropping lots of rings today, which I don't mind at all.
I don't mind either, to be honest.
All good money. Oh, ouch! Okay, these things hit me like bricks, by the way, just saying. You're probably going to be a little bit better off with your higher defenses, but gee, that really hurt. Ouch.
Okay, now, is your closed door showing with a little symbol above it?
Doesn't have a symbol, but it's showing as a closed door.
Entering the barracks.
Oh god, the barracks. Oh dear. And we've got a devilkin, and for some reason my frame rate has gone to poop, so bad timing right in the middle of a fight, folks. Can you believe it?
I got you, yo.
Thank you. Alright, what I might do is take a brief pause here and see if we can figure this out. We'll be right back. Alright, there we go, folks. We're back. Seems to have sorted itself out. Alright, so we've got a door over here, a closed door. Which way do we need to go? Do we need to keep going further into the barracks?
No, we need to go further out and explore this particular area. So we need to explore the further out into the cloister.
Oh, and then come back into the barracks?
Yeah.
Alright. Again, folks, just using our mini-map basically to achieve that. Now, I definitely need myself some healing potions. Right, there's got to be a shaman around because these guys are coming back to life.
Yeah.
There he is.
It took me a second to spot where he was.
Yep.
Okay, so there's got to be a door here.
There we go. A door, yep. Alright. Barrels! And they're exploding barrels.
Roll out the barrel.
I think we had this discussion last week when we were talking about smashing crates and smashing barrels in games. And which one came first? I dare say it was the smashing barrels.
John is good at smashing pumpkins.
Nah.
Just
Alright, now...
my personal preference.
Oh, I agree. Now there you go, folks. You can see the mini-map now. It's all nice and symmetrical, and we're pretty much done. So I think it's time to head the only way we can, which is, of course, into the barracks. I'm just going to rest here while we wait for Tallahassee and get my stamina back. There we go. Now, I don't remember off the top of my head whereabouts the smith is, but I presume he's deeper inside the barracks.
Yeah. So I'm assuming he'd be on like level 2 or something.
Yeah.
There's a long staff there for you.
Yeah, I need to grab that actually. We'll see what it's like. Excuse me, folks.
Bless you.
Thank you. Now let's identify that. And we'll check out the staff that I've already got. Now this one, it adds 1 to 8 lightning damage, which I don't have, and 50% damage to undead. Now Tallahassee, just seeing as we're having a bit of a break here, I think it's time for me anyway to throw up a town portal because I'm pretty much full in terms of inventory. Could you stand to head back to town for a second?
I could actually.
There you go, thanks for the portal there. Let's hop up and go see Charsi for the obligatory repair and sell-off of goods, of course. So we trade and repair and control clicking. There we go. Let's get rid of some of these rings here. Town portal will keep. Going to get rid of some of these minor mana potions. Going to check our belt, make sure we're stocked up, and we are. And as usual, folks, it's basically a case of inventory Tetris, as we like to call it. Now I'm also going to... Oh, did I repair? Let's try... There we go. Going to go back to my stash, of course. And going to deposit money. So if I die, I don't lose it. Going to deposit all of it. And we're going to put these gems in my bags as well. And there we go. And got some keys. Might deposit one of those. Alright, all looking good. Alright, I am done, kind sir. I'm going to go through the portal. Of course, we found out the hard way before. If the person who casts the portal goes through it, then the portal disappears, and that's bad news.
Jesus.
Oh, lordy, lordy. There are a couple of mobs here. Yikes. Alright, look at that for loot, folks, will you? Look at that. This is what it's all about. This is Diablo 2 in full swing here. This is fantastic. We've got scrolls, we've got money, we've got healing potions. Oh, you name it. Now, there was something that I picked up there. I thought I picked up a... Did you pick up that ring? Must have been you. No.
No, I picked up a bronze pilum of frost.
Oh, that's what that was. Yeah, okay. Alright.
Which
good.
I can't use.
Yeah, frost is something I can't really use
javelin.
either, to be honest. Yeah. Alright, so...
Okay, so let's go on to the next room.
Yep, good look around. Wow, will you look at the gold here? This is amazing. It's like going shopping. It's like going to the bank.
I know what bank you're referring to, but no bank has that much money.
Alright, got a idol here, a charm, grand charm of craftsmanship. Now this is interesting. This looks impressive, Tallahassee, because it's 3 slots big, but all it does is +1 to maximum damage. Do you reckon that's worth it? 3 slots for 1 maximum damage?
Not really. What's the Hawk Helm? Did you check that?
Oh, no. No, I didn't. Hang on. No, I didn't pick that up.
Only.
Oh, okay. I'm going to drop this charm. I mean, you're welcome to it, but it just takes up too much space for what it gives, if you know what I mean.
Yep.
Alright, we're starting to get into the labyrinth of the barracks now, folks. And this is actually when Diablo 2 starts getting quite kind of scary, because you actually don't know what's around the corner. And it's very dark in here. And of course you're relying on the light, your radius, to actually see around.
And honestly, this is sort of what Diablo 3 is missing.
Yeah, the darkness, the unknown, the uncertainty, the scariness. Couldn't agree more. It's that sort of really sullen, dark, dank, evil, scary atmosphere that you just don't know what's around, that I personally find is missing in Diablo 3.
I mean, they could add it. It just means reducing the lighting that you get.
Yeah. It's just, it
You know what I mean?
literally...
Like, at the moment, it's probably a bit too bright.
Well, to be honest, it reminds me, and folks, let us know in the comments if this makes any sense to you, especially if you've played this game. Here's a door, by the way, yeah. It reminds me a lot of Torchlight, to be honest. And, by the way, that's not a knock at all. Torchlight is a fantastic game. Great indie title there by Runic Games. If you haven't played Torchlight and you're hankering for some hack and slash action. Hey, I found a closed door over here, by the way, Tallahassee. I think maybe... Oh no, it's a dead end. Oh no, there's another door. Oh, okay, it loops around. Never mind, I'm coming back. Yeah, Torchlight is great if you're wanting to sort of stop that gap between now and Diablo 3. I highly recommend it. It's as cheap as chips on Steam, and it's a fantastic hack and slash. Very, very good quality game. Love it a lot. Go out and grab it, and if you've already played it, let us know.
I have purchased it, and I just haven't spent much time playing it.
Oh, okay, alright. You're definitely missing out. It's a great hack and slash. It is just a dungeon crawler. It makes no bones about it. It's an absolute Diablo ripoff, but it is fantastic. Very well done. Lots and lots of fun. Very addictive. And
Do you want to
very
come up
cheap.
here and help me kill the name mob?
Oh! Well done.
And you just missed out.
Yep, saw it there. Saw it go down.
Sorry.
Now, I have some... Can you wear ring mail?
I can't remember if I can or not.
Right, look, I'm gonna drop
what level
this.
is it?
There you go. Try that. See if you can use that. I identified it and everything. But it's a self-repairing ring mail chest, which is kind of cool. You're welcome to it, of course.
Says I can.
Oh! Well, there you go. Well, presumably that's going to give up your defense, one would think.
Yeah, it goes up to 48.
Oh, there you go.
I think I leveled as well.
Oh, congratulations. Let's have a look at our character sheet while Tallahassee puts his points in there. You can see that we are level 14. What level are you now?
That would make me level... I can't tell if that's 16 or 15.
Well, I'd say you're at least 15 because you're generally speaking one level ahead of me, so there you go. Alright, now we're getting deeper and deeper in here, folks. Hey! Oh, we've got a blue named mob there. Yikes. Oh, and my health is just disappearing. I'm going to die. Oh, I've died! Death takes its toll of 6,000 gold. No! You can't res me, can you?
Nope, but I can steal all your stuff.
No, don't you dare. Oh, man, that was awful. Look at that, folks. Oh! Alright, I'm going to have to... Hey, at least we got the waypoint into the monastery. Thank goodness for that. That was really lucky, so I can come straight there.
Are you at the rogue encampment?
I was. I've come back through now already, sorry.
Okay, because I was going to throw up a scroll of town portal.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that would have been a good idea. Whoops. Whoopsie.
I need to go back to the rogue encampment anyway. My bags are full again.
Oh, there you go. All right, well, I'm making my way to you. I might pick up some stuff and come over as well. Now, that's a bummer. Now, can we explain how that money works? Now, of course, I didn't have that much money on me. Is that automatically going to take it from my bank, pretty much?
No, whatever money you have on you disappears.
Oh, man. Well, it said 6,000
So
odd
it's a
gold.
death tax.
Oh, that's horrible. Seriously, folks, you do not want to die in this game. You don't want to die.
But no one wants to live forever either.
Well, yeah. Alright, there we go. There's my corpse back. Oh, that's so disheartening. Alright, let's have a look. And what do we got here? We've got ourselves a belt that's unidentified. +5 to mana. Oh, I'm going to take that over the strength belt that I've got already. We'll take that. Thank you very much. No money. So all of that lovely loot that I picked up, all of that loot that we picked up on the way here, and you remember, folks, there was a ton of that. Well, I lost it all. And if the message that came up on screen was correct, that was 6,000 gold, which is basically twice what I have. I am devastated and upset. Now, I've got a question for you, Tallahassee. My mini-map... actually, hey, don't come through the portal, because I'm coming through because I need to also resurrect my henchie, my little mate. There we go, resurrect her. There we go. Why has my mini-map decided to appear on the right side of my screen when it normally appears on the left? What did I do?
I have no idea.
Okay, because if I hit tab to get rid of it...
Because you died.
It's gone. Yeah, that's weird. Hang on, I'm just going to quickly go into my options, folks, and we'll have a look at the auto map options. And fade, auto, mini-map full screen, previous menu, video options. Just going to turn things off and on, and no, it's still over that side. Okay, I have no idea, and I guess next time we log in, perhaps it'll be on the correct side, but yeah. Right, where do we... I've got myself lost. I'm trapped here.
How did you get yourself lost?
Because it's me. There we go.
Okay, I think we are in the area.
Yes, here's the Horadric Malus. I've just dropped it on the ground. And folks, if we have a look at our log, let's hit... Oh, actually, let's kill the mobs first.
There he is, the smith.
And there he is, yes, the smith.
I got him.
There he is. Woo! Okay, that
wasn't too bad.
That was definitely easier. There's no doubt about it. That was absolutely easier. There's a scimitar there. Let me have a look at that. I'll identify that for you, because I obviously can't use it. Oh, I can, I suppose. Prevent monster heal and 2 sockets. That, my friend, is great for you. So I'm going to drop that on the ground. There you go. And you can see, folks, here we go. We've got our quest log that's updated, and this is perfect timing. We've only got a couple of minutes left in the episode. Look at that. Tools of the trade. Return the Horadric Malus to Charsi. And sadly, look at that gold. I've only got 19 gold. Tallahassee, can you believe it? I had like apparently 6 grand. Oh, I'm so upset.
Appreciate this thing.
There we go.
Oh, well.
If I look... Now, this is interesting.
My heart bleeds for you.
Yeah, the heart bleeds. This is an interesting point here. I remember thinking about this the very first time I came across this. We're on a quest. We actually have this Horadric Malus. I've picked it up and put it in my inventory. It is actually a weapon that we can use. And it's got quite good stats. Yeah. But if we go back and hand in, we lose it, right?
Yep.
So I
Do you
wonder...
remember the flail that you used to be able to get?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. that was actually one of the better weapons in the game when it was completed.
Right.
So what a few of my friends and I did, we actually started multiple games, so he'd start one or I'd start one.
Right.
And so we'd use the same characters in it until we both had the flail. And then we'd go back and reset it and do it again. So we ended up with 3 male flails, so we can hand one in and keep the others.
Right, which is of course the great way of doing things, because we're going to have to get rid of this one right now, and that's it. Now, can we go deeper into? Hang on, can we get deeper in before we head off?
We can go deeper and deeper.
Yep, let's do that, because seeing as we're here, and we've only got a couple minutes left, but let's see if we can clear it all out. Oh, looks like we maybe have. Can we go through here? Yep. Oh, to the jail level 1. Okay, what's down there?
If there was magic here,
Barrels are down here. That's what's down here.
And skeletons, apparently.
Yep. Now, there's no actual reason to come down here, is there? Apart from dungeon crawling. Like, there's no quest reason, you know what I mean?
No, this is the way you get to the next boss.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, she's like 6 levels down, but this is the way you get to her.
Oh, 6 levels down, oh my lord. Alright, well, we're definitely going to have to leave that for another episode, but let's see what we got here. Oh, I have got a assassin's... I'm going to identify... Oh, this looks good. Tell me if this is better than what you've got. I'm going to drop it on the ground there. That is for you, my friend. That is fantastic. Well, I think it looks fantastic anyway.
16 hertz damage. Mana stolen per hit.
Yeah.
That actually is better than what I have.
Well, there you go. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
You are welcome. Well, look, I think that it's probably our bound duty at some stage to come and get to the bottom of this, the monastery. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure that in terms of the quests, once we go back to the camp in a minute, we're going to receive our 6th quest for Act 1, which of course we will ultimately follow. But perhaps, Tallahassee, what we could do in the next episode is come back here and have a good old dungeon crawl episode, perhaps, and see how far we can get down into the dungeon. What do you reckon?
Well, we have to anyway. This is where the next part of the quest is. Got the mobs. Come on. There we go. Is it? Oh no, but the quest says that we have to go back to Charsi. I know, but the next part of this, not talking about going to Charsi. I'm talking about the actual next quest line.
Oh, I see.
It means that we have to go down.
Understood.
Deeper and deeper.
Deeper and
like Inception.
Yeah. It's so addictive, though. We know we need to go back to the back to the camp. But what do we keep doing? That's what Diablo's about. We keep on going on down, because that's Diablo for you. Okay, let's identify this charm. +3 to mana. Yeah, we'll take that while we've got space in our bags. Why not? Lots of chests to open.
This game.
Oh, I know, it's so evil. And I mean the gameplay, not just the setting.
God damn you, Diablo.
Yeah, it's so compelling, isn't it? You just have to keep going, you know? We know we have to go. We need to leave, we need to wrap it up. But can we? No.
Of course we can't. What's the point of wrapping up?
It's evil and addictive.
You're the one that has to. You're the one that has to edit this all together.
I know, and time is always of the essence, and I need to get on and do that. But no, deeper and deeper we go.
Okay, we can stop now.
All right, there we go. Yeah. All right, so look at that. That's vicious. That is. Wow, there's a body here strapped to a table, and it's completely sliced in half. That is gross. Alright, coming to you. Are we going to throw up a Scroll of Town Portal, you reckon?
Yeah, why not?
Ah! More mobs!
How did you find more mobs?
I know. I went
through the door, didn't you?
I did. I accidentally went through the door. Accidentally clicked on it.
Accidentally the door.
Yeah, exactly.
I accidentally the whole thing.
Yep.
Was that you leveling them?
No, I picked up a emerald which went ding.
Apparently I'm overburdened.
I am overburdened.
Which is going to be a good time to use that so we can end the goddamned episode.
There you go. Never a truer word is said. Alright, let's go over and see... Who do you have to see? Charsi?
Yep.
Alright, let's go do that. Charsi! There she is.
Oh, thanks so much for returning the Horadric Malus. I will now imbue one of your items with magical powers.
Oh, look at that, imbue. So we've got a new option there, imbue, and look at this. So it comes up with this, there we go, no magic, socketed, rare, unique or set items, no jewelry. Interesting, so which item am I going to imbue? Is this something we can do at any time or just now?
I think it's something that we can do at any time.
Okay. Do you remember what she actually imbues it with?
Isn't it random?
Oh, okay, probably. I'm going to put a...
But it's going to be like a grey item though?
Oh, really? Okay, well, I don't have...
Yeah, so...
Oh, of course.
I'm going to buy one.
Yeah, magic, yeah, I don't have any.
What can I do for you?
Alright, I'm going to repair up. And do some selling up while we're here. Alright, there we go. And I'm going to go to my bank, of course, so that the next time I die, because folks, you know that's what will happen, that I don't lose as much money. There we are. Alright, let's have a look at our quest log now and see what it says. Charsi will imbue an item with magical power. Alright, so is that actually something
Holy sweet Jesus.
What?
So I had her imbue just a normal guitar.
Yeah.
And what she's made is the Stormfist guitar.
Right.
Very fast attack speed. 10% increased attack speed.
Yep.
36% enhanced damage. 1% maximum damage. 22 attack rating. 120% damage to undead. 144 to attack rating against undead. 1 cold damage. Requirements minus 20%.
Oh my, right, okay. I am... No, I don't want to do that. I definitely need to buy something then. A staff, where are we? Weapons. What have I got? Nothing from her. Where can I get... Where are my weapons? Are they from...
Jara, whatever the hell it is.
Yeah. That's what I thought. Akara. There you go.
Hello.
That's the one.
Trade... Weapons and weapons. Okay, here we go. So, what do we got here? I'm going to try and get myself an orb. Or a scepter. Ouch! Some of these cost a lot of money. So, effectively, I can just get a very cheap average one. That's probably the best bet, right?
Yeah, just get one that's just white.
Alright, well, oh, not grey?
No, not grey, just white, because grey are socketed.
Yeah, they are, yeah.
So it's got to be a non-socketed item.
Oh. Damn it, there are no white scepters or anything. They're all... oh, yes, there is. 7... Oh, no, what's that? No, it's a U wand. Ooh. Do I want a wand, then? I guess that's okay, is it? I suppose?
Yeah, a wand is a wand.
Alright. There we
You
go.
can always use it. So,
Alright. Yes, bought it. There we go. Alright, I'm on my way back. I'm coming. This is exciting.
don't go see me, go see Charsi.
Whoa, that was weird. I actually was standing next to Charsi, and then I got teleported back to you. No idea what happened then. Anyway, imbue.
Sure.
You'll see it. Here we go. Yes. And let's have a look at this. What have we... Oh, my lord. Okay, yes, it's now a gold item. 5% mana stolen per hit. 4% life stolen per hit. +1 to corpse... Oh, then necromancer. Hit causes monster to flee. +7 energy. +3 to mana after each kill. And 50% damage to undead. Oh, my god. I am wielding that, baby. That is awesome. Whoa, that is fantastic. So that's our first uber weapon, really, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I'm sort of hoping that you'd be able to do more, but no. Just the one.
Alright, there we go. Quest completed. Woohoo! Now, we've got a blank spot here, the 6th quest in the first act. I'm guessing that someone in the camp here is going to have a exclamation mark.
Kane.
Oh, it's Kane, is it?
It is certain that we face the Demon Queen, Andariel, who has corrupted the rogue sisterhood and defiled their ancestral monastery. This does not bode well for us, my friend. Ancient Horadric texts record that Andariel and the other lesser evils once overthrew the 3 prime evils, Diablo, Mephisto, and Baal, banishing them from hell to our world. Here they caused mankind untold anguish and suffering before they were finally bound within the Soul Stones. Andariel's presence here could mean that the forces of hell are once again aligned behind Diablo and his brothers. If this is true, then I fear for us all. You must kill her before the monastery becomes a permanent outpost of hell, and the way east lost forever.
There you go, talking about the way east once again. If we open our quest log there, Sisters to the Slaughter, find Andariel's lair in the depths of the monastery cataclysm. So absolutely, Tallahassee, you were correct, and my little henchman there is spazzing out, or yours. There we go, you were correct, so I guess we have to go down and down into the monastery catacombs. That is absolutely what we're going to be doing in the next episode, without doubt. So there you go, folks, we need to wrap that up. We're well over time, as always. Certainly hope you enjoyed that episode, and of course got lots of dungeon hack and slashing to look forward to in the next one, as we plunge down into those depths and try to find Andariel and see if she perhaps is a bit more, well, a bit tougher than the Smith was. Tallahassee, that was a bit of a letdown, to be honest. I remember absolutely getting my rear kicked by him in the past. What do you reckon happened there?
So, I think they've tuned him down.
Yeah, I reckon too. Good old easy mode stuff going on.
I'm wondering if Andariel, the Maid of Anguish, is going to be, sort of a bit more difficult.
Yeah, you'd hope so, because not only is she a major boss, she's the end of the act boss, by definition. You'd hope that she's a bit of a challenge. Anyway, folks, you know what? You're going to have to tune in next week to find out, because that's exactly what we're going to be doing. So in the meantime, on behalf of myself, Sambo, and of course Tallahassee, it's us saying take care. Certainly hope you're having a great day wherever in the world you are. Do look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, bye-bye.